it's traumatic to be out here. So if you didn't have a trauma when you started being homeless, you do now as a result of being out here.
I've been homeless for 3 years.
12 years.
I've been homeless for close to a year.
About 3 years.
6 years.
This past year.
Homelessness can happen to anybody. I went to college, had a career, and I wasn't supposed to be homeless. I mean, I'm a nurse.
I believe that when people look at me as an example of the homeless person, they think that this could be them, and it truly could be.
I became homeless due to my finances. I lost my job. I lost the place that I was renting. I've struggled with addiction. I'm proud to say I've been clean and sober for 6 years.
I am a mechanic. I studied aviation maintenance. I suffer from depression also, and I was self-medicating with alcohol, lost my job, and was evicted.
My back deteriorated. I could not work as much as I used to. I was in a domestic violence situation that got worse and worse.
Truly, the hardest thing is being separated from your family and friends.
When you're homeless, you're pretty much forgotten about. I'm really lonely, and it sucks. When you're really on the street, the hardest part is sleeping, finding somewhere to lay down at, to really feel safe or comfortable enough to go to sleep.
You're treated like you're not a full person. You're treated like you're like an animal, and it's horrible.
The hardest thing I found initially is dealing with people.
It's tough. You have to steel yourself against living in a place with dozens of other people and making sure that your basic needs are met.
If you're sick or you don't feel well, you don't have the privacy to be sick in private.
You're mad at the system for not providing you somewhere to sleep, and then when it really hits you that you don't have nowhere to go, it gets sad. That's what drove me to make sure that I always have a bed at the shelter, because the shelter is, for the most part, the only thing keeping me alive.
Just remembering that we're still people, even despite our homelessness, is probably just about enough to make several of our days.
Just sometimes extending a hand, or just even saying good morning, or just smile at somebody as you go by can really make a difference. Not everybody is a drug addict, or someone that never worked, so just don't judge.
I think that's why a lot of the people talk to themselves. It's just because nobody talks to them. I mean, sitting down and talking to a person, that makes their day. When you approach them with a conversation, just opening up a conversation with them, it lights them up like as if you just came up and gave them $100.